Hey guys, hey. So I'm back. I told you guys I'd be doing more live streams. So I am true to the game, true to this, not new to this. And go ahead and drop some comments if you got comments, emojis, reactions, whatever. If you're watching, so check this out. I was talking earlier today to a friend of mine, and they were asking questions about a freebie that I released. And it's not really a freebie, but it looks and behaves like a freebie. All right. So, y'all know I'm a person who I don't want to take up a lot of your time. I'm going to, hey, Katina, I'm sorry. I'm going to get straight to the point and just tell you this juicy juice. Okay. So, check this out. So, I've been talking to y'all about the info economy all week. I've been talking to you about the different types of books you can create, physical books, digital books, things like that. So let's talk about the freebies. All right. So a lot of people who are subject matter experts, meaning you've been in business for a few years, you've got a little bit of expertise, and here's the kicker. You've had some successes. Okay? If you've had something that you had success for, this is for you. So, a lot of times they tell us to create an email list, do a free lead magnet, right? That's going to be a checklist, a resource list, an ebook, something like that, right? But what I find is that when I do that, I don't build a list of the kind of people that I want, right? My brand is for people who execute. It's not for the looky-loos. It is not for the folks that are just kind of tire kickers, people who are enthusiasts, right? It's for executors. So my brand really, so when I start getting people on my email list, I want them to be executors, not enthusiasts. Okay. So people who just want to know a little bit about AI, or I just want to understand what it is, you're not my ideal audience. It's fine if you attend the events and stuff, but I'm looking for the people that's going to come into these boot camps and turn out books and turn out artwork. Okay. So here's why I switched from having the freebie not being free. So that's step number one. I went from a freebie to a low cost digital product. And by low cost, I mean $7. Okay. And you can do that with something super simple like a template or a checklist. Okay. But here's the kicker. You can't just do a checklist with check boxes anymore. It has to be a little bit more robust if you're going to charge the $7. Okay. Now here's the key. You're going to over deliver on that $7 ticket. You're going to over deliver. Okay. So it's going to be a checklist, but then it's going to have the description. Let's just say we're doing a checklist for how to live stream, right? And I put down that you've got to have a space. I'm going to dictate, okay, when I say space, how much footage do I need in this space? Do I need a backdrop for this space? Where do I get the backdrops from? So it's a checklist, but then maybe page 2, you go into details as to what each component on the checklist is, how it's to be used, and even put a link as to where they can buy it from, right? So now you're giving a high level of value. I know it sounds like a lot of work, but stick with me on this, okay? You're going to give extremely high value and something small, okay? So you got page 1 is just thinking checklist, right? That's the free shit. What they're actually willing to pay for is when they see that second page where you're going to give them the link, the resources, and the description. Okay. Now I go above and beyond on that because everybody's not a reader. So I also record a video and throw that in there, a little 5-minute video that explains it. Okay. So we throw that in there. We're still talking about $7. Okay. On the third page of this checklist, I basically create an ad. And this is step number 2. Okay. I create an ad for the next product in the tier. So this is a $7 product. The next thing I may offer could be a $27, $47, or a $97 product. It depends on what's next in line. So if I was teaching people to live stream, the first thing might be the checklist. Okay. But the second thing that I might do is a course. Okay. Or it might be you know, a how to smile course, whatever I have in my succession of learning, I'm going to put that as an offer. Now you can do that in a few different ways. You can put a QR code, because some people be looking at it on their screen and they'll scan it on their phone, or you could do a hyperlink, or you could do both, right? Where people can click to buy the next thing. That next thing is what takes up your money. Okay, so let's just do, where's my phone so we can do the calculations. Okay. And if you have not already signed up for my Banging Book Cover Challenge, the link is in the caption, right? Because that's the reason why I want to get y'all started with thinking about what you can do a book on, get the book cover written, because that's going to inspire you to do the next thing. Okay, that's going to inspire you to do the next thing. So let's look at this. So let's just say, okay, you find 35 people to spend $7. Okay, that's $245. I don't know if y'all can see that. $245. So you basically made $250. Okay, $245. Of those 30 people, let me write down the 245 so we can come back to this, because I want y'all to show y'all how this adds up. Okay, 245. Okay, of those 35 people, okay, we're going to say 7 of those people come in and buy a product for $97 because they got so much value out of it. Okay, so now we're looking at $679. Okay, $679. Okay, so $679 plus that $245, you're at $924. So we're almost at $1,000, right? And we've only sold to 35 people. Come on, we've only sold to 35 people. Okay, now that's $924. Okay, so that $924, we're going to get 3 people to buy something for. So we did a 7, then we did a 97, right? On that $97 offer, you can also do a bump and all of that, but I'm going to skip that, right? Because now you're going to go up to the next level, which is $197, okay? So that $197. And we're going to get 3 people to buy something at $197, okay? That's $591, okay? $591. So far we got the $591. I'm giving y'all all my secrets. Plus the $679 plus the $245. Okay, that's $1,500. Okay? And guess what? That's one time selling it for $35. Okay? Run a challenge and do it again. So what you're going to do is rinse and repeat. So that's step 3. Rinse and repeat. You keep doing this. And so before you know it, within 2 or 3 months, you've made $500. And sometimes not even that long. Sometimes you can do it in 30 days. It depends on how hot the freebie is, right? The low-cost product is, right? So you just keep adding it up. So what I find is that if I give a limited amount of time that this is going to be available, you know what I'm saying? If I do it for 2 weeks, 14 days, 10 days, people buy it really, really quick, okay? So when people buy it really, really quick off of that 10-day mark, okay, then guess what? 2 months later, I do it again. That's the rinse and repeat. So let me go back over these. For those of you who are just joining me, my name is Jay Stone. I'm telling you how I turned my freebie into $5,000. And so step number 1, I stopped making it a freebie. Okay, step number 1 is I stopped making it a freebie. Okay, and I moved it to low cost. I charged $7 for it. Okay, then the next thing I did was made the freebie. In step 1, I made the freebie highly valuable, right? It's a checklist, but then it's descriptions and links for the checklist. And then I created another page that was an ad for the next product in the succession. Okay, so that next product was $97. Okay. So then I got, 7 people to buy the $35 product. I'm giving you a model. Buy the $97 product. And then that took us up to $679. And then we offered another product for $197. Okay. And we got 3 people to buy that. Okay. And so with that brought us up to about $1,500. Okay. And then you rinse and repeat. Now my numbers are higher because if I put out a $7 product, I'm probably get 100 people to buy it. So that's how I got to the 5,000 faster. But I want to give you something that is palatable for you, because I've built an email list and an online community and things like that. If you haven't, this is how you start to make money off of your freebie. You do need to build an email list. You do need to have a community. But before you do all of that, let's just move forward with getting you into the Banging Book Challenge. Now let's talk a little bit about the Banging Book Cover Challenge. What I find about people, and the majority of my audience is women, what I find about women is that they're very visual. They're highly visual. So if I can get you to envision something, a lot of times that pushes us to the execution. We're very afraid of technology. We're very nervous about technology and what that's going to do and things like that. So, is it going to blow up in my face? Is it going to create a problem for me? All of that kind of stuff. And I'm going to walk you through how to do this in Canvas step by step. But if we can get you to get motivated and anxious and buy into your vision, right? If you can start to see your vision coming into fruition, if you can start to see your expertise, your book, your checklist, your memoir, your how-to, your digital product, whatever you're creating the book cover for, once you can see the vision coming into fruition, that usually pushes you to your motivation, all right? So, like I said, I'm not going to take up a lot of your time. I'm about to get up out of here. But I did want to tell you, go ahead and sign up for the challenge. That ain't but $25, okay? And I'm giving you a whole lot of shit, okay? You're going to get templates, okay? You're going to get templates, some basic templates. You can upgrade to the premium templates. I'm going to give you the actual training, right? We're going to go over everything from the layout to the typography to arranging the text to where you get the images from. We're going to do all that. And then at the end of the challenge, we're actually going to have a book cover award. So all of this for $25. It's jam-packed, okay? So I'm going to get out of here and I'm going to catch you guys on the flip side. Hope you enjoyed it. Talk to you later.